Hey guys, it's Brody. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 9 F2L cases that are absolutely crucial for beginners and for everyone else to know. These cases make up the foundation of F2L, and being able to do them well is necessary to be fast at 3x3. With that being said, these are quite basic, so don't be surprised if you know these cases already. But if there's anything in this video that you don't know, make sure to learn it. But please keep in mind that this is not an F2L tutorial. In order to get anything from this video, you need to have at least a basic understanding of what F2L is. So if you haven't already, make sure to join the Brody Bunch by subscribing and clicking the bell, and now let's get started. So these 9 cases fit into 4 categories, and the first category is basic inserts. These are really important for F2L because all of your other F2L cases are going to set up into one of these 2 basic inserts. The first one is the case where your F2L pair is already connected. For that, you just move the pair over to right here and then insert it with R, U prime, R prime. Simple. The other one is this F2L case, where the top colors for each piece in the pair don't match and they're lined up in a situation like this. And as you should know, you just move the corner over the slot where it needs to go and you do R, U, R prime to insert the pair. The second category is when the white sticker on the corner is facing up and the corner and edge are separated. There are 2 cases in this category, and this is the first one. As you can see, you have this sort of pair situation where you have your edge, the corner is just a bit over, and what you want to do for this kind of situation is look at the color on the side of the edge and move the edge over so this color on the side of the edge lines up with a center on the left or on the right. So here I have blue and it lines up on the right side. Then you want to move the edge away from the slot where it needs to go. So you see it needs to go into the front like this. So I move it away from where it needs to go. I move it into the back, move the corner over it, move everything back down, and then my pair is connected, and then I have a regular insert. And here is the second case in that category. For the last one, your edge is here and then your corner was here, but instead your corner is right here now. So for this one, it's the exact same concept. You move over the edge so that the color on the side lines up with a center on the left or the right. And if I had it in a situation like this, I would need to cube rotate because even if it lines up, it's lining up in the front. It needs to line up on the left or on the right. So make sure it's lined up on one of the sides. You move the edge away from where it needs to go. And then this time I'm going to do a U2 to move the corner over the edge. Then I move it back down. And once again, I just insert once more. One thing that's important to note is that even though I'm showing all of these in the front right slot, you should be able to do these F2L cases in all 4 of the slots. So you can probably do this F2L case that I just showed really easily into the front right, but it's crucial that it seems just as intuitive for you to do that exact same case into the back right or into the front left or the back left. All of them should be equally easy. The third category in this video are when the corner and edge are separated, but the colors on top of those 2 pieces match. For these, you just need to connect them and set up to one of the inserts from before. So let me show you. For this case, you have your corner right here, and then your edge is just a bit counterclockwise of it. So here, you move the corner over so you can take advantage of this empty slot here, and then you connect the 2 pieces. You do that by hiding your corner, making sure that you use the empty slot so you don't mess up something you already did. Move over the edge with U, so then when you do R prime, it connects the pair, and then you're set up for a regular insert. And here is the other case in this category. Instead of having the edge here like it was last time, it's right here. It's the exact same concept, you just want to use the empty slot to connect them, but instead of just doing a U after I hide the corner, I'm going to do a U2, and it just gets it to the same spot, and then I do another U2, and then I insert my pair. So the fourth and final category is when the colors on top aren't matching. And that means that you need to align the edge with the corner correctly so you can do an RU R prime insert. So for this case, I do something similar to the cases where I was connecting it. I need the edge to be over here while the corner is still over here. So I hide the corner, move over the edge, and then move up the corner. And I can even cancel into just inserting the pair with my RUR prime insert. But the thing about all of the cases in this category are that the solutions that you should use depend on whether or not you have a pair solved in this slot right here. You see, with the solution I already showed you, if I do that right here, that will mess up the pair that I already had solved, which means that I need to find a different way to solve that same F2L pair. Luckily, there are two really easy ways to do that for this case. The first one is just to do a slightly different way of hiding the corner. Instead of hiding it like this, I'm going to use this slot to hide it by moving it over. So now the edge needs to be right here while the corner is still there. So I'd hide the corner with R, move over the edge with U, then do R prime, and then I have my 3-move insert. And your other option for this case is to hide the edge. And you can do that by moving over the edge with a U2. And now we're going to act like you need to move the corner instead of the edge. So you need to move the corner to right here while the edge stays right there. So you hide the edge with R and making sure that you move up the empty slot so you don't mess up anything. Then you do U prime to move over your corner, move the edge back down, U prime, and then insert your F2L pair. Okay, our next case and our 8th case in the video is this one right here. Now this one, the pieces are actually connected, but this piece is flipped from what it should be, you see. If I flip this, then I would actually have a solved F2L pair. But actually, this edge should be over here so I can do an RUR prime insert. So what I want to do is do an R prime to hide the corner, U2 to move over my edge to right here, and then I bring up the corner and go straight into inserting my pair. But just like with the last case, if I do that with a solved pair right there, it will mess it up. And that's not solved anymore. But just like with the other case, there are two different solutions to what you can do for that. The first thing is you can do a slightly different algorithm, and this one is a little bit more counterintuitive, I guess. So what you do is R, U prime, R prime, U, and that puts your edge in here and your corner over here. Then you do R, U prime, R prime again, and that connects your pair. And then you can do a U2 and insert the pair. But probably my favorite solution to this problem is just ignore that you're messing up that pair. You'll see what I mean. So I'm going to solve this as if this wasn't there. And then once I'm done, this is still connected, so I can go straight into solving that again. And basically, it's as if nothing was ever messed up. And here is the last case for this video. You have your pair connected again, but the colors are not matching on top, they're connected wrong. And if you look closely, this edge needs to be right here, so that you can insert with RUR prime. So what we're going to do is just like we've done for all of the other cases like this, is we're going to hide the corner so that we can move over the edge to right here. So we hide the corner with R, move over the edge with U prime, R prime to move the corner back, U, and then do our 3-move insert. And that case doesn't have the problem of messing up this slide. That solution is one that you can do every time. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll see everything I make from now on. If these cases were a little bit too basic for you, I have a similar video about 6 really important intermediate cases that everyone should know. And you can watch that by clicking on the card in the top right corner. So I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Brody, signing out.